Hello and welcome. It's BBCC Party Post sent testimonial time again. And for those who are coming in for the first time, brain-based coaching education has taken the world by storm. We provide this coaching level 1 ICF certification program in 25 countries across the world, including India and parts of South Asia. It's been in existence for 25 years, and it's one of the most sought after coaching educations for people who want to become professional coaches. So, with that, let me invite you today uh, to this candid conversation between me and our esteemed guest and ex participant, Akshay Sharma, who's the manager assurance in a very, very well known global Big Four consulting company. So, welcome, Akshay.
Thank you, Soman. Thank you for your invitation.
So, let's start by asking what made you think of coaching as a skill that you want to add to your managerial repertoire.
So, Soman, I always had a keen interest in supporting people, and I have always, for a very long time, when people used to ask me, "What do you love the most?" and the instant answer came to my mind was that I love to talk to people, and when I talk to people, I have always wanted and looked forward to support them in any possible manner that I can. And when I reflected upon myself that, okay, what can I do to probably support them in the best possible manner in every aspect that they can, look forward to come to me. This course, uh, has brought me probably in service to each and everybody, and at every possible aspect. And so if you can put into word, there is a quote that I heard from somewhere to do good, greatest good in greatest number. So I found I can do the best in the greatest number possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
So
that's a very interesting quote, I must
right,
say.
right. Yeah.
So, Akshay, there's another question that popped up. A lot of people, they believe that they have been coaching. And most leaders
Mm-hmm.
do coach, right? All of us at some level start coaching people who work with us or maybe our peers. But often, when we come into a certification program, which is a very, very intense, 6 months long, and we go through hundreds of things around coaching, people change the view of their skills on coaching. Have you had a similar change? What
Absolutely.
is your understanding of coaching before and after?
It has turned around. Absolutely. I would say on 180 degrees, because when I used to coach earlier, as part of my job, I had people who were my coaches, and I used to coach them in some way or the other, and I used to coach them about what we are working and what I want from them. After this course, what I am coaching them now is what do they want, and how can they become the best person and the best version of themselves. So this is something that I have loved, and it has changed the perspective of looking at them. Now I do not look at them as my coaches. I look at them as a person and what this person seeks out of me. So brain-based coaching, I mean, has given me a lot of clarity f- about myself as an individual, and at each person as an individual as well. So I can look at everybody with a clean slate, which actually has helped me and supported me to provide absolutely effective coaching. And I can see a drastic change in my coaching and the results in my firm within last 6 months.
Wonderful. That's so exciting to hear.
Yeah.
We are often asked this question as to there are so many coaching institutions and educational institutions teaching different ways and models and techniques. What's unique about brain-based coaching? And rather than me sharing that, that would sound like a sales pitch. I want to hear from you. What do you think is different about brain-based coaching?
I would say you can cover each and every aspect of life. So I started calling myself as a life coach, and people often wonder, what a life coach is. So what do you coach? Do you coach health? Do you coach career? Do you coach a personal, problem? I say you come to me with anything. So it is such a powerful skill that I have got, and I have got this understanding of how actually that core organ and core program, of the entire body. When you have got that understanding of it, you feel very, very powerful and empowered when you come across anybody who has a problem, and you feel so confident that you can definitely help them. And when I'm coaching, this is what I've observed. When I'm coaching them about the problem that they've come, I do not coach them and make them empowered to solve that problem. I make them empowered to do something beyond that, which has given me a very good satisfaction about myself, and that this upskilling that I have done and the investment that I've done on myself.
I can sense a lot of energy around, this whole new thing that you are sort of picked up.
Yeah.
So would you think it is a skill not to be missed by every manager and every leader?
Absolutely. So ever since I have done this, and ever since I am getting results, and I can see this reflecting in the performance of each and everybody who is working around me, I have been constantly reaching out to every possible person in my organization. And with this mentioning of brain-based coaching and the skill that I have, the way I have been talking to people, knowing how the neuroscience helps. I was referred to people after people, and now I am talking to the partners of this firm where I have never reached. And
Oh,
these people
wonderful.
are absolutely interested in talking to me. They are referring me, they are looking forward that how can I be of use to them, or to support to them. So this firm is in a vision. They have a vision of expanding their office to, become the biggest office in that particular region, specifically in the northern region. And when I mentioned that this is a skill that I have recently learned and the certification I've got, they are looking forward to include me in that team so that I can support them to, complete, or, contribute towards that vision, which is a big win for me as a professional in
That
the
that
firm.
that's a great news, and congratulations, Akshay. That
Thank
is
you.
really heartening to know. My
Yeah.
last question to you, okay, and this is my favorite question. I ask it to all people I usually interview. The question is around this whole virtual nature of the program. This is a 6 months long program with multiple things happening. There are catch ups between weeks within the workshop. There is synchronous learning, asynchronous learning. How was your virtual experience?
Uh, Again, change of the perspective, as I mentioned earlier. I did not have a good experience of virtual learning or virtual learning before that. But then when I looked at it, that okay, this is actually a way of learning. If there are limitations, if people are spread out, you tend to limit that just because that you're not physically available. But in any manner, if you are able to learn something in, share knowledge, it is good. And virtual learning is probably one of that facility, or one of that uh, privilege, probably, that anybody sitting anywhere can share knowledge from to anybody who's sitting in any corner of this world. Of course, in-person training, in-person collaboration and sharing is has its own uh, benefits, or that aura and that energy that you exchange. But when you are when you are meeting people virtually, that also has created a lot of scope for people to learn and share knowledge.
Wonderful. So you've enjoyed it, this is
I
what
have
I gather.
enjoyed it. I have
Okay,
enjoyed it.
fantastic. So thank you very much. It's been wonderful talking to you, and we shall be in touch. Thank you so
Absolutely,
much.
sir. Likewise.